Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls and the deep sea swell, and the profit and loss. A current under sea picked his bones in whispers. As he rose and fell, he passed the stages of his age and youth, entering the whirlpool. Gentile or Jew, O you who turn the wheel and look to windward, consider Phoebus, who was once handsome and tall as you. Phoebus a Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls and the deep sea swell, and the profit and loss. A current under sea picked his bones in whispers. As he rose and fell, he passed the stages of his age and youth, entering the whirlpool. Gentile or Jew, O you who turn the wheel and look to windward, consider Phoebus, who was once handsome and tall as you.
Have you ever been in such incessant and extreme pain that you felt your sanity going and that you no longer knew reality from delusion? For the last 4 days, Vivian has been lying in the most dreadful agony with neuritis in every nerve. What should I cry? She is in screaming agony. Sweats and tears. Eyes that last I saw in tears. Oh, do not ask what is it. There will be time. There will be time. It's interesting to cut yourself to pieces once in a while and wait to see if the fragments will sprout. I am seeing a nerve specialist. Please don't mention this to anyone at present. I have been excessively depressed. In a cage. My dear, how are you? I'm unwell today and have been since I saw you at the play. Muttering retreat. Dust of dust. Here in death's dream kingdom we grope together and avoid speech. Shape without form. Shade without color. Gesture without motion. No motion. This is my affliction! Oh, mother, what shall I cry? Do I dare disturb the universe? What meaning is there in the desiccation of the age? Here are the years that walk between rows of memory, rows of forgetfulness. Oh, suffer me not to be separated, and let my cry come unto thee! Shall these bones live? For I have seen them all already, have known them all. I've known the evenings, mornings, afternoons. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons. What did it matter on such a day? Sentence, but not obtuse, clever, I think, is all. I've much to say but cannot say it. Between the reality and the idea, between the motion and the act, falls the shadow. That's not what I meant to say at all. That's not it at all. Nevertheless, there is a meaning to the word poetry the world over. That whole world for each is peculiar and private to that soul. The natural, wakeful life of our ego is perceived. The artist is an eye, curiously, patiently watching himself as a man. It is impossible to say just what I mean. And if another knows, I know not. From such chaotic mishmash poetry, what are we to expect but poetry? And no one dared to look into another's face or speak of the horror of the illimitable screen of a whole world about us. Is it like this in death's other kingdom? Waking alone at the hour in which our trembling tenderness, lips that would kiss form prayers to broken stone. I stand before you not only on my own merits, but as a symbol for a time of the significance of poetry, the song that charmed my senses, the intolerable wrestle of words and meanings, the thousand sordid images of which your soul is constituted, the vast panorama of futility which is contemporary history. How to make an international anthem of emptiness. How to make 433 lines of poetry a classic expression of the modern self in quest for salvation. Various critics have done me the honor to interpret the poem in terms of criticism of the contemporary world, have considered it indeed as an important bit of social criticism. A remarkable exposition of bogus scholarship. 99% of the people who appreciate what one writes are undistinguishable shits, and that's that. To me, it was only the relief of a personal and wholly insignificant grasp against life. It is a piece of rhythmical rumble. Swarming life huddled between the concrete and the sky. Phantasmal gnomes burrowing in brick and steel and stone. Mine were humble people and conservative, as neither rich nor the working class know. How should they live? How should I begin to spit out all the butt ends of my days and ways? Because I do not hope to turn again, because I do not hope to grow again, because time is always time. The world turns and the world changes. Neither fear nor courage saves us. No. When I like, I can wake up and end the dream. Look to death for what life cannot give. The peace which possesseth understanding. I have seen the moment of my greatness flicker, to have squeezed the universe into a ball. Lord, I am not worthy. Lord, I am not worthy. Let me be no nearer.